Hello everybody, welcome to this guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is medium and I'm going to show you 5 shots in how to bring home the golden one and actually all of the chests. Before we start, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, be a sub. Also hit that bell button so you get a notification every time there is a new live stream or a new video coming up on the channel. Also, you can find all type of Golf Clash related content on golfclashtommy.com. So make sure you go in there and check it out. Last but not least, sign up on patreon.com/golfclashtommy for training sessions, text guides, you name it, everything. You can read more on the website about that. Also, make sure that you comment in the comment section below with the chest that you got with your free shot or with your paid shot and also what you got in it. So, let's take a look at the golden shot, which is the one that we're gonna play for medium this time around. We're gonna play the one for the Juniper Point. We've had this one several times before, and the thing that I've changed for like going for them, if we're looking at the ones that we have been playing earlier, is the landing position. Landing position is slightly different, and also the spin are slightly different. I would say it's way more easier to follow this time around than it was the last time. And if you do make the hole in one, you get the onyx chest. The yellow ring is the fire chest. The scarlet chest is the red ring. Then we do have the topaz chest for the light blue ring and the azure chest for the dark blue ring. If you do have more questions about the golden shot, press the question mark. You go to the frequently asked questions. If you need even more assistance, you can press contact us on the top right and send in a ticket to the Golf Clash team. You can see on top here that we do have wind and rings. That means that you are just going to adjust as many rings as says on the right, depending on what wind you're having. We're gonna have wind from 3 to 5 miles per hour. So let's say we have a 3.5 mile per hour wind. And you look at the VPR table, or like wind per ring table, and you see it's 2.1 rings. That's what you're going to follow. That's the easiest way to get correct here on this golden shot. Golden long iron is the club that we're going to play with. We're going to play maximum distance plus 10%. So it means that we're playing downhill, and therefore we need to add to our adjustment so we're not going too far or too short or too much to the side. 1.65 per ring if you want to just calculate it yourself with that number, but I would suggest once again that you take a look at the top here. If you do want to get everything on the just one picture, all from spin, adjustment, rings, landing position, you click the link in the video description down below, which is a link to a site called Imgur. There is nothing wrong with that by any means. It's where I store all the pictures that I upload. So you press that link and then you can download it to your computer, your phone, tablet, or just have it up when you're playing. I would definitely suggest you to do that because it would be way easier for you to remember and also, to make sure that you do it correct. We're gonna take a look at the landing position before we take a look at the video, and this is the landing position that we're going to have. Blue ring by the bunker, and I think this is the absolute best reference here, the +1 yard mark. Every golden long iron will have the same, so you look for the blue ring by the bunker and at +1 yard mark, then you know that you're gonna be correct. So it's a very simple landing position to be able to follow. And this is how it looks without spin, but it doesn't really matter because, once again, we look at the blue ring and the +1 yard mark. So we are going to take a look at the video, and as always, I'm gonna talk you through the video and we're gonna summarize in the end. So let's start with 4.9, very strong wind I would say. So we're gonna adjust this one for 4 bars backspin. Look at the landing position, blue ring, +1 yard mark. We have a tailwind, crosswind, and 4 bars backspin. It's might gonna be a little bit too much in this case, and we're gonna most likely fall a little bit short. And we hit the ball perfect. We have no side spin in this situation at all. We bounce here and we're coming down very nicely towards the yellow ring, but we are a little bit short, and also we do need a little more kick to the right. So in this scenario, it would be good to having like a half a bar of side spin to the right, and that's gonna be added in the spin adjustments to follow after the video. Apocalypse card, 4 cards, so you can actually get Apocalypse when you're playing the medium version of the golden shot, which is awesome. 4.7, now I'm playing with a little bit more than 1 bar of backspin combined with 1 bar of side spin to the right and 4 bars of backspin. 4.7 here, slight tailwind and crosswind, and 4 bars is once again a little bit too much, ladies and gentlemen. 4.7 is gonna give us 2.9 rings. We adjust and we're gonna take our shot. And once again, making sure that you're hitting the ball perfect is very, very important, as otherwise it doesn't matter how good of adjustment you're having if you cannot hit perfect. We're coming in very nicely there with the side spin, but we need to think about the fact that we came in very short, so the ball fall down earlier there. So I would say, once again, half a bar of side spin to the right and like 3.8 bars backspin would be perfect. 3.3, we have I would say almost a straight crosswind here. Because in the end we're gonna have like an angled kind of view, and you're gonna see here now I'm over adjusting here deliberately, trying to see how much side spin would be good. So 2 bars of side spin to the right, it's a little bit on the high side already from the start, I know that, but it's very important to take a look. I'm changing to 2.5 bar backspin, which is also going to be a little bit too little. So this is a shot where, you know, we kind of just feeling ourselves in front, what would be good, and once again that's going to be tweaked in the end to the adjustment for you to see. You see we're coming in nicely, like the angle of the roll there is perfect, but we're coming in a little bit too hot. So I would say here 1.5 bar side spin to the right combined with 3 bars of backspin, then I think that would have been very, very good. So we go to the next shot and we once again start to look at the landing position. +1 with blue ring at the bunker. 4.2 gives us 2.5 rings. And here I play a little bit more than 3 bars backspin and 1.5 bar side spin to the right. And just once again trying to get the feeling in there, trying to get the tweak so we can get there. 2.5 rings once again is the adjustment. We make sure that the ball is perfectly centered in the adjustment ring there, and then we take our shot. We're gonna come down here and we're coming very, very nicely, and that just tells us with a crosswind we only need 1 bar side spin. We don't need 1.5, we don't need 2. The backspin, perfect to get like 3.2 bars with that type of wind, was absolutely perfect once again. Last but not least, we're gonna see the hole-in-one shot, and this is for me playing this one from the +1 yard mark once again, and we're playing with an adjustment that is 3 bars of backspin. It's a little bit too little, and we're gonna come in a little bit too hot here. And the thing is, when the ball is rolling up and then to the left, which means that if you do have a little bit too little backspin, we're gonna miss often to the right or come in very hot. And if we do have a little bit more backspin, it's gonna take the turn over to the left already as a start. Good shot, once again, as I said, coming in hot. Glad we have the pin there, but that also makes us to tweak that adjustment a little bit, even though we got a hole-in-one. So that was a boom, and we'll get to see what we do get in the Onyx chest. And the good part with the Onyx chest here and with the medium version is that you get Kingmakers. Kingmakers is super valuable once you are playing in whatever tour really, but I would say for those of you that do grind a lot for your clan. So we're gonna take a look at the spin here. Tailwind, 4 bars backspin, no side spin. Tailwind and crosswind left to right, 3.5 bar backspin and half a bar side spin to the left. Tailwind, crosswind right to left, 3.5 bar backspin and 1 bar side spin to the right. Crosswind left to right, 3 bars backspin and 1 bar side spin to the left. Crosswind right to left, 3 bars backspin and 1.5 bar side spin to the right. Then we go to headwind and crosswind together, left to right, 2.8 bars backspin and half a bar side spin to the left. Headwind and crosswind right to left, 2.8 bars backspin and 1 side spin to the right. And headwind only 2.5 bars backspin. And we take a close look at the landing position here in the end as well. Blue ring by the bunker in the +1 yard mark. Also check out the asset for the golden shot medium, and you have the link in the video description down below. Check it, use it, let me know how it went in the comment section below. So in the end here, I want to wish you the best of luck in the golden shot, and hopefully you will get that hole-in-one.